Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Csenge, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm a Hungarian girl living in Milan. So if you're interested in this topic, just keep on watching because I'm going to answer some questions related to my Italian lifestyle. So the first question is, how did you come to Italy and why? And why Milano? Wow, this is a huge question. I came to Italy because that was my dream. I didn't come for money. When I turned like 19, I had a huge road trip in Italy and it was amazing, and I totally fell in love with the culture, the language, the people and anything like that. So from then on I organized all my life towards Italy. So I learned the language, I actually started to save money as much as I could because I knew that one day, the day is gonna come, the day is gonna arrive when I'm gonna move. So this was not a question. I just couldn't live my life anymore in a different country. Milan happened because it was just like a random thing. I wanted to go to Rome, but I was like, okay, we will see. If I find an accommodation in Milan first, I'm gonna go to Milan, and I did. So I came to Milan, and I really didn't regret it. How is life in Milan? How is life in Italy in general? Well, it really depends on which area you go to Italy. I can only say about my situation about Milan. Yeah, there was a similar question. Is it easy to find a job in Italy? I would say no, not really, but I never had a problem about that. When I was jobless, I was learning different ways to find a job, and obviously try to, like train myself to have like a good interview. So it really depends on you. If you are open for like normal simple jobs as like being a seller in the store, I think you can find a job here, so it's not impossible. When I came here I had 1 month to find a job and I did it in 2 weeks. So I went to a store to be a seller. So some people don't want to be a seller, so they don't find a job. And living, well, it's different than Hungary because in Hungary I was really struggling. Even if I have a flat there, I was struggling to make money for a living. Instead here in Italy, even if the prices are like really high, like triple price regarding the food, regarding to the accommodation, you still manage to save some money and travel and buy yourself clothes. Wow. How people treat you as a foreigner in Italy, in my opinion, Italian people are really welcoming and friendly, and obviously they, without knowing that they are treating you as a foreigner because you are a foreigner. But apart from that, I never felt bad because of my origin. So honestly, I don't feel that they make so much difference, or they would be racist or anything like that. Best thing living in Milan. I think the best thing is basically the opportunities that Milan offers you, because I think, for example, Rome is beautiful, but I didn't regret moving to Milan because, from the fashion week to the design week, from the big concerts or anything like that, anything that you can imagine firstly happens in Milan. Okay, the next one. What are your favorite stores in Italy? Wow, that's a good question. I really like Video. Almost in every video you can see that I'm talking about Video. That is like a second-hand luxury store. They should really start paying me because I'm just promoting them in every single video. The next question. Do you think Italians dress well in everydays? Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, I think Italians have got some particular good sense of dressing up. They born like this, they say, no, I have nothing to wear today, and they dress up well. They are always elegant, they are always really attentive on the shoes, the bags, and basically they are really stylish in every day. So the next question is, has your boyfriend ever met with your parents? and your family? And if yes, how did it go? Well, yeah, they met twice and it went pretty well, you know. They speak in English together. Like both my family and Luca speaks a certain level of English, so they make it work. Obviously, when I go with Luca to home, I'm like a translator because, like, for example, my grandparents don't speak any languages other than Hungarian. So, you know, it's a bit tiring for me because I have to always be present and always, you know, listen and translate. That I do, like, really happily, but obviously it's a bit, you know, tiring. But there was a funny story that this Christmas we went home and it was like 2 in the night, and we just got home and my family was offering palinka, that is like the Hungarian shot, and it's pretty strong, you know. And Luca had his stomach ache for the whole week. Okay, sorry, I'm not laughing at him. But it's really it's such a nice experience to have, you know, Luca with my Hungarian family. It's just a really good thing, and we make it work. And honestly, they get on well really much. So yeah. Hey. So the next question: how did you learn Italian? Well, like just like everybody else, I took lessons, and it took me 2 years to have like a normal base, like a B2 level, B1, B2 level, before moving to Italy. And you know, after a while, after, you know, moving to the country, you obviously have to learn the live language, because I didn't understand anything. You know, here in Italy there are different dialects, the dialetto, so certain areas have got their own kind of Italish language that is not as Italian, so it's a different language. And they often mix it, so they often use words that, you know, not used in the Italian language. For instance, the cadrega, that is a chair, or chica, that is here on the northern area, it's the chewing gum, and on the southern area, it's the cigarette. So, you know, it doesn't even mean the same things. After a while, I got used to the fact that I was like forced to speak Italian here. So I think most of the language base I learned here, since I live here since 3 years, while living my life, you know, while working, while going to the shopping, to do anything like that.
Please close the door.
Sorry. The next question is, have you ever been to Tuscany? If yes, did you like it? Yes, I've been there twice, and when I had the first road trip to Italy, when I came for the first time, I've been there and it was amazing. It's beautiful. I've been to Pisa, Firenze, small villages like Volterra. It's Volterra, is it Volterra? Yeah, Volterra. And it's amazing, it's beautiful, and it's my favorite area of Italy. The next question, Italian habits, what is your favorite? My favorite, like, there are a lot, really. I adore Italians and their habits and their culture. My favorite is that they always talk about food. Like, if they are eating lunch, they are already talking about what they're gonna eat for aperitivo or what they're gonna eat for dinner. Next question. Do you miss Hungary? And if yes, what do you miss the most? Well, that's a good one. I miss my family, obviously. You know, if you move abroad, that's something that comes with the package, unfortunately. And you have to put it in a certain place in your mind and accept it, that you are not gonna see them, you know, as often as before. And apart from my family, I really miss the typical Hungarian room bars and clubs, you know. That's something that you cannot find in Italy or in Milan, because here the bars are always like shiny and beautiful. Usually, obviously there are exceptions, but nothing similar as the Hungarian bars. So obviously I miss that as much as my family, and no, not as much as my family, but I miss it a lot. And also, you know, Hungarian food, come on, like, you know, being next to the Danube River and eating a plate of goulash is something that gives you a special energy, a special vibe that you cannot get here in Milan. but obviously you get so many things here, and it's good to be here, but obviously there are things that everybody's missing if they are living abroad. Next one was, do Italians really do the hand gestures? And if yes, how often? Yeah, they really do. Well, they do it really often. They do it really often, and it's something that you cannot learn as a, you know, as a foreigner. Like, obviously you learn them, but whenever they do it, they do them. That's just something totally different, and that's just something that I really adore. Yeah, they often do this one, but it's not the most typical one, you know, like they do so many things that I just didn't know what they are, but they use it even in Milan. I think on the southern area of Italy they definitely do it more often, but it's still something that they have as a part of their culture. Ladies and gentlemen, the next question was, how did you start working here? You know, we in Hungary have this stereotype regarding to the people who come to Italy. They say either you are gonna be like working in a kitchen, or you're gonna get to be an escort. I will tell you that's not true. I mean, obviously there are people who choose the easier way. It wasn't true in my case. I came to Italy because I wanted to live here, and yeah, that was a tough time. The first period I was alone. I had to find a job in a short period of time because my money was about to finish in a month. I knew that once I come to Italy I will have to restart everything from the bottom, so that's what happened, and I found the job, as I told you before, as seller in a store. Disclaimer, obviously there is really no problem with being a seller, but if somebody has different goals, different professional goals, and want to work in a totally different field, this is something that is obviously not their thing. You know, I'm really thankful to my ex-boss. She's really the best, so if she's watching it, I'm just sending my biggest thank you ever, because at that time I really struggled with Italian, and you know, she believed in me and she wanted to support me, so she gave me a job, she gave me work. And then, you know, one thing that you have to realize, even in life, but especially if you're moving abroad, that you're not gonna get the best thing for the first time, you know, like you have to be patient with life. So as years passed, I had different experiences. I became a personal stylist, and I just love my job, you know. That's just something I was dreaming about, and it's really like my whole life right now. I'm so thankful for that it's just the dream came true, really. Oh, thanks. So the last question was, what was the worst thing that could happen in your Italian life? The worst one is the Italian bureaucracy. Like, that's just a whole new world for me. Like, it was really hard, you know, to get all of the official documents, ID, residency and everything. They don't even know sometimes what they are doing, so that's really something that really tried my nerves. Thank you so much, guys, for sending me these questions. I really enjoyed answering them, really. And if you have any more questions I should answer, just please feel free to, you know, write a comment down below, and I will consider to answer. Probably I will answer, don't worry. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and all those things. Thank you. See you next time. Ciao.